Hey y'all, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. We are going to be doing a wear test using the new Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. I purchased mine from Ulta. I believe it comes in 14 shades. The shade that I purchased was dark golden. This is actually the same shade that I'm in their Naked Concealer, which I absolutely love. I like that concealer a lot. I'm not a fan of the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. That's not my thing. It's so like casket sharp mask on. I'm not into that. I don't mind the full coverage in the center of the face, so I'm hoping that I will like this. So this is a whopping, I believe, $29, basically $30. So we're going to test it out. We're going to see if it's worth it. It's supposed to be waterproof, sweat proof, but let's go ahead and try it out. All right, so I have a damp sponge. Oh, the expiration on this is 6 months. Good to know. The other option for the shades that I was looking into was dark warm, but that I like the pigmentation of that one, but it was too dark for my skin tone. So we're just gonna go ahead, blend this out. We're gonna get a quick little first impression here. And the verdict is, okay, blends out very nicely. I know the All Nighter Foundation, you gotta work fast, and this one is the same. This is definitely matte, so make sure that your under eyes are hydrated with your favorite eye cream. Oh, okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. I like the coverage. I'm not into a super bright under eye area, so if you're into that, you could totally get this. Just go a shade or two up, but I think this is actually perfect. Let's put a little bit more on just to see. I don't smell anything. There's no smell. Yeah, so far so good. All right, let's go ahead and do the other under eye and the rest of my face. All right, so concealer is on. Threw on a little bit of contour and some blush. I set up underneath my eyes with the Sacha Buttercup powder. It's not too cakey, it's not too dry. So far so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, and then I'll check in with y'all. Guys, finished up my makeup. I just wanted to pop in and show you guys what it's looking like so far. So far so good. I am going to finish up filming some more videos, snap some pictures, go on with my day, and then I will check in with you guys right before I get ready to take my makeup off. It is currently 5:28, so I started filming late today, but I'll keep it on as long as possible. Today will probably only be like a half day wear. I can kind of already get an idea of it, but tomorrow we'll do another like a full long all day wear test. Alright guys, it is 9:11. This is what we're looking like. This concealer legit has not budged. It ain't moved. It hasn't creased. It's not cakey. Like, get in there. Today was a short wear test, but I already got my opinions on it. We'll probably do one more day, all day, see how long it lasts, wake up in the morning, throw it on, and just watch it. And I think that's going to give me a pretty good idea, because normally, especially with concealer, I can tell initially when I put it on if I'm going to like it or not. But when I put this on, I was kind of like, okay. And then, like I said, once it sets, it sets. That's it. So we'll do one more wear test tomorrow, full day. Alright guys, coming back, day 2 wear test for the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. My face is already prepped and primed and ready to go, so we're just going to go ahead, jump on into it, and start applying. Something that I'm just noticing, not much comes out on the wand, so maybe it's just because it's such a full coverage concealer and you probably don't need to really put in that much on anyway, but you know, to each his own. So concealer, no concealer. Concealer, no concealer. You be the judge. And from when I had this on yesterday, I didn't notice any irritation. I didn't notice my skin being agitated or any breakouts from it, so that's a good thing. This dries down fast, so you better work fast. If you're someone that likes to let your concealer sit for a minute, you better think again with this one because it dries rather quickly. Come on, full coverage under the eyes. Yes, please. Please. Yeah, man. Bomb. So I'm gonna go ahead, finish up the rest of my makeup, then I'll be right back. All right, guys, so this is the finished look here. I had a little I put mascara on, and then as soon as I put it on, guess who sneezed? I sneezed. Mascara came all the way down, so I had to take a makeup wipe it off, blot it off, and then put the concealer back on. Normally when I do that, it looks kind of patchy, or you can tell, but I can't really tell. I'll check it out to see if I can tell when I'm editing, but so far so good. I have a late start today. It is 1:45. I'm getting ready to go to work. I have a late night, so I'll definitely check in with you guys so you can see how the concealer is holding up. On my eyes, I have the Faced Clover palette on, super cute. And then my lips, I have on MAC lipstick in Strip Me Down. This was the Taraji collection from I think 2 years ago or maybe a year ago. So it's limited edition, but a good alternative for this is MAC Taupe, which is like my absolute favorite nude lipstick of all time. So let me go ahead and head on out, and I will check in with you guys in a second. Hey y'all, I'm back. I totally forgot, my bad, that I was doing a wear test today. Just got back home. It is 9:36. This has been on, I believe we started at 1:30, so that is definitely long enough to get a good idea about this concealer. Like I said, this is day 2. Yesterday we only did half a day. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Once you put this on, it is on. And it is on, and it is on. It does not budge. It is waterproof. It is matte. Like as you can see, I'm oily everywhere else. I haven't blotted my face, but I'm oily everywhere else. The only thing, what do I have on today? No, I don't have on any foundation. So I have on concealer and then powder. So this is just my daily do, if you will. But I am very impressed with this concealer. It's not drying. My under eyes don't feel dry, although it is a matte. I feel like sometimes when a concealer is mattifying, it's a little bit scary because typically the under eye area is drier. However, I'm gonna get in there so you guys can see. Like, it's good. It's really good. It didn't shift on me. Like now, like as I'm out, obviously putting my fingers on it, like it's starting to come up, but like I said, it's time for it to come off anyway. But all in all, I am very impressed. All right, so dealing with this concealer, so far, I have found it is better to apply it in the inner tear duct and a line down, just simply because it's a lot of coverage, you know what I mean? And sometimes when you start blending it out, the more you blend it, can kind of get further and further across your face. And the thing is, if you are someone who has maybe a far set eyes, or you're wider within this area, basically what you're doing is stretching it out more, making it even more wider. So just something to be aware of. So I've been applying it in the inner tear duct area, down the side of my nose, and then taking it just right up under my eye, not bringing it too far down and not expanding it too far over. And make sure that you work super fast because this stuff dries down quick. So as you can see, that's just my primer. Ignore that. And ignore how horrible my nails look, y'all. I've been working 12-hour days at the salon. It is holidays. I don't have time to get my nails done. 12-hour days means a crap ton of color. So just give me a pass, okay? And I've been liking bringing it into my inner tear duct, because it just brightens it up, makes you look nice and awake. Ooh, and Becca Ever Matte Primer underneath this is a no-go because it will grab. It already grabbed on my nose here, got a little splotchy. So I will have to go back in and fix that and as far as setting it, I recommend using a very, very soft pressed powder. You can do translucent, but this is definitely a drier formula. So if you already have dry under eyes, dry skin, mature skin, and you throw a translucent loose powder up there, might get a little dry. So I found the best way to set this is with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, because it's a soft pressed powder. It's not going to give you full coverage. Like if you go in with something like a MAC Studio Finish pressed powder, that's going to be a lot more coverage and it might get a little dry. Alright, so I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup and then I'll be right back with my final thoughts. Okay, so final thoughts for the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. My shade is in dark golden. The shade range is interesting because when I was looking in the store, like let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. I picked up 3 shades, and the 3 shades that I was looking at were dark golden, dark neutral, and dark warm. Dark neutral looked so pale, and I was kind of like, how is that? Okay, weird. Dark warm I think would work for me better in the summertime when I have more of a tan. Dark golden to me doesn't really seem that golden, so I was kind of like, this looks like it should be dark neutral, but you know, whatever. So I did a wear test already. I've been wearing this for a week and testing it out, and here's something that I have noticed. This is definitely a drier formula. It is matte. Once you put it on, it is on. It is not going to budge. It lasts longer. However, if you are someone that has dry skin, if you have mature skin, if you have dry under eye areas, I'm not sure that you would like this, just simply because, like I said, once it's on, it is on. Like when I was doing my makeup and I had some Becca primer on me, the Becca primer dries super fast, and I put a little concealer over it and it grabbed because the Becca was really drying. So if you have any dry patches on your face, girl, this is going to catch like a mug, and it is going to be very difficult to blend out. So that is definitely something to pay attention to. Like I said, I had no problems with this staying on me. I have oily skin. I didn't have crazy creasing. I have it on today. This is true to color. How it went on is how the color stayed all day long. Even with my oil pushing through, I would do a little blotting and legit good. This is for sure a strong waterproof concealer. So like I said, if you're someone that's oily and you need something that stays on all day long and it'll keep you super beat for the cheap seats, for sure check this out. But if you are on the drier side, I don't think you're gonna like it. Alright, so that is going to conclude my final thoughts on the new Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.